crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it. Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
2 outs. Not even close there. And it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Here's a big power threat, Brett Myers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: get that first hit at the big league level.
And ball 1. Out there to center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Here comes a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Albies settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 3-2. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Out towards right center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one. They trail it 3-2.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and pitching here today, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
That one way outside, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. That's in there, and it's 2-1. That one missed. Check swing went around, and it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting 4.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Throw over to first. Myers dives back in safely.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper. Back.
Elvis over to first, and he's back in there. Myers off of first with 2 away.
He's going, he's going, he's going.
To second, and he's out. And that will end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's in there at the knees.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Brett Myers with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
The pitch. There goes the runner. Trying to move him over here. Throw on to Olsen. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Harper.
1 out, runner at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna moving back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to...
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Myers. Perez back to work. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. Man at first, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
One out, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Kicks and deals. That's a hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's a guy who does it all. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
One gone, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down, and now Brett Myers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Brett Myers.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. They say you win.
0-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Caught him looking for the K. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the game of the week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a pitch. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next pitch misses. Full count now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Blake Roldan. That's ripped. Base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. In the air out to center, Myers. Has this one sized up. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
First and second, no outs. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the 3rd. Next pitch is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Bases empty, 1 away, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Headed down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Swing and a pop-up.
Go hard, keep going, go hard, go hard.
Settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
As the lefty gets to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And he deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on top. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans, and this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last
runner on the go. That one hooked foul. The pitch. That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Next offering is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Here's Chavis now.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to center. Myers sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner. Close play, but in there.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
Took to a board and 2 out, scoreless game. Brett Myers now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there. Hard ground ball, base now. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here is Harper.
Number 3.
This is a true 5-tool guy.
Harper.
Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
7.
1 for 2.
Myers.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here is Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs. Runner takes off to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs for him, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds nothing. 1 out, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The wind of the pitch. Hammer, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch, and he just misses.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Next pitch off the plate, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
In the air, left field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Like you can, come on.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Way high there, and it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. One, 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer makes the grab on the run.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's Harper now. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Real Muto.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Phillies 9 and the Reds 2.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris, and always interesting. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Turner at third with nobody out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too man in scoring position with 2 away? Now it's going to be Brett Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Like you can, come on.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. So 1 out, nobody on. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. The Reds hitless so far in the game. Into center and a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, Brett Myers.
The center fielder, number 7, Brett Myers.
And he pumps it a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And a foul ball. The rise. The lead runner out at second. Turner at first with no outs. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Top 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. The wind and the pitch. Liner, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Harper.
Man at second. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Myers headed for the plate. Head for a slide, and he's safe.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And the final score here, 4-3. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. So the Philadelphia Phillies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away, and on the mound today, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Two down, nobody on. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. Gets to it with a slide. It's there, and that's a great play. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers walked his first time. That one misses. 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive.
In now for the Reds, Dane Myers.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
One down. Brett Myers getting ready to hit.
Brett Myers.
Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside, almost got him. The Reds up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. That's down and in. A slider missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Base hit, center field.
Now batting, right field.
Man at first, and now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On a strike. The pitch. And strike 2.
1-2.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed.
Tied at 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
It's a good spot to be in with runners on first and second. You know the pitcher's going to come after you.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases,
and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Two on, one out. Got him! 2 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Swung on, belted. Myers on a dead sprint, racing back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Grounder tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
2024 Washington Nationals.
Coming up on the first pitch and getting to start, Cade Cavalli. What's the word on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little.
1 down. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's a guy who does it all. Fought off foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Hassel moving under it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Number 5. Shortstop.
The Phils leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air out towards right center. Myers makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Cavalli back to work. Right side, hard hit. Garcia takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the...
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And here it comes. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-1 now.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that.
Brett Myers will hit next. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Now 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The lefty fires. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Check swing, no appeal. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next.
2024 Washington.
About to get started here and towing the slab, Zach Littell. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That's inside. That one hit to right. Wood moving under it. Nabs it. Runner tags it second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Base is empty, one away. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jacob Young. Line drive, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Fly to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This to center field. Nunez should have this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Payoff pitch. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
1 out, base is empty. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. 4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Up and in, and that's ball 3. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throws to second. The tag out. So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Garcia drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. The throw to third, in there safely. The run comes in from second. It's 11-4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now, Kyle Schwarber. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Man on second, 2 down. On a bounce right side. Nunez. Got him on the off-balance throw. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Nationals 4.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Pitching in our game today, Miles Michaelis. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Man at second. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Fastball for a strike. And here's a 3-2. Stays alive. One out, the runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hard hit left side. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Brady House.
The third baseman, Brady House.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. 0 for 1 so far. That one missed.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
1 down.
The first baseman,
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
The batter, number 5.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that gets down into the gap. Flying around third is Turner. The relay to the plate. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Man at second. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's Harper now. Two on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, out to left. Lytle under this one. And there's 2 down.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
High fly ball out to left field. Under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 3. 2 outs, bases loaded. Brett Myers, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hassel heads towards it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave him loaded, and it remains 5-3. We're at the top of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. The pitch. Love lady, a 6-foot lefty, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1. And another ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Lytle makes the play. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now here is Harper. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
A 7-5 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton. Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your St. Louis Cardinals.
So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Michael McGreevy.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. In for a strike, 0-1.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect.
Turner runs. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 1 out, bases empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw off balance.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Myers.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Arise, the lead runner at second. Turner at first, 1 gone. Two on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded with one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One runs in. There comes the throw. Safe. He beats it.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Bryce Harper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's hard hit on the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One down. And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a ball.
And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away.
Turner runs.
Nope,
Pitch misses.
Ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Man at second. In there at the knees.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a 1-1. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
Left-hand batter waits. That's a hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cardinals 2. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Matthew Liberatore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Brett Myers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Turner runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Myers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And the next pitch is way outside. On the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
3-2 now. Ripped towards third. Urias to second. On to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike.
Any way you can. Here we go.
Next offering way off the plate. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses inside. And a count 2-1.
Right here, one time.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now the lefty. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Hit hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals nothing. So 1 out, nobody on. Jordan
The right
Walker
fielder,
digs
number
in now.
18, Jordan Walker.
Base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a
Now
nice job of
back,
pulling
the
his hands tight to the
designated
body and just getting enough of the barrel.
Leading off
Back
for
here in
Philadelphia,
St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over. So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
0-1 now. And that one missing low. Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So first and second with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. May delivers. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough hit.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
So dominant, only gave up 1 hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one. Here's the 0-2.
And that's a base hit. Walker around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
He tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate, but an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. He reached out to walk his first time. Ball one low. Right through there for a strike. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. There goes the runner. This one popped up. Gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, and we're still knotted at 0. Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit, Nathan Church. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And that's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 down, runners at second and third. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
2 outs with a man at third. And now here is Harper. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career. And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
The right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Kicks and deals. Hit hard, base hit. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. 1 for 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Turner off of first with 2 away. Got him. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins.
Just about to get underway, and starting in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that's a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do.
Brett Myers now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one off the mark. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The Phils trailing by 2 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
2 outs. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. On to first. Out number 3. Phillies strand 1, and they're down 2-0. And now Brett Myers reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Man at second.
2-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out.
So digging in, Brett Myers. He's already homered in this game.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 down, Phillies down a run. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals.
You got to pick up.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up the lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
1 down. Here's Harper now.
Harper.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Slider
Outside,
misses
ball.
outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. That
2-2.
misses, and it's 2-2. Out towards right center field. Cruz under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Base is empty with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
First pitch misses.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Joey Bart. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark.
All right, just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling.
Runner takes off in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brett Myers. Ashcraft back to work. 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away.
And at second with 1 away. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. And we still have no score. So bases loaded with one away. Brett Myers, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. So now 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become...
So up next, Brett Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up. And that's outside.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Popped up. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. So 1 out, nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz.
The first baseman.
And a pitch.
Spencer Horwitz.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 14.
Timing on the swing was good. Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Brett Myers. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Way outside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Corrals it. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1.
Brett Myers.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Foul ball there. First and second, no outs. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball 3.
And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Over to Lau. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So digging in, Connor Griffin.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Two down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. In position. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
The Turnpike Series continues now.
Leading up
Now
for
here
the
is
Phillies,
Brett Myers.
the center fielder, Brett
Chandler back
Myers.
to work. And foul ball.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Righty to the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Brett Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And another ball.
2-2. Yep.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Way inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
The batter,
Everyone
the
gets a walk,
designated
Boo.
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Line drive. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 2. Man at first with one gone. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2024 Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
The afternoon.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
So digging in, Brett Myers. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin.
Shortstop, Connor Griffin.
The pitch. Fly ball center field. Long run. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. He popped out his first time. Just missed. And a curve is down and in.
2-0.
1 down, Phillies down a run. That one at triple digits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses off the inside. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked him.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Connor Griffin now at the plate.
Connor.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brett Myers. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2-2.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And that's strike 1. Tying run at the plate. And another ball. That just misses. Now 3-1. Kyle Schwarber waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the finale of this 4-game set. Goes down looking. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-2.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slur. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball left side. Turner leads off first with one away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data.
First and second, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. Back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Next pitch misses way outside. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Center field. Settles underneath it. That's out number 2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 and 2 here. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough to cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
First and second, one out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. Winning run stands at second. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Mm-hmm.